Hey guys, Fat Man's back again. Working on Guy Smiley's sheath again. Show you where I'm at. I've got the pocket on there, and it's currently glued. I'm going to kind of glue everything all together. I do have to do a little stitching, hopefully on the bottom here, right along here, before I do the rest, which I don't really want to do, but because it's just not going to look real consistent. But I might go around, just make a quick stitch around this, around here. Let's see if we can see that better. I'll stitch right around the edges of the pocket, and that'll get me part of where I want to go. I'm going to have to go through and I'm going to have to make all my holes across the top of this. Then I'll put it together. Oh, and you know, I just screwed up. Which means Guy Smiley is a lefty. So I've just made this for a right-handed. That means this is for lefty, and this is for a righty. If I put them together this way, it'll work, but it'll all be backwards. You can always fix a mistake. I might be able to peel this off, and the ugliness will be on the back. I can leave this snap this way. I kind of wanted it to go around the back, but it can go around the front. It's not the end of the world. And I could actually just lay a piece of leather over this too if I wanted to. I should have enough here to do that. And it would give a little, but I need to move this to the other side, so I have, well, I do have another welt cut out, but so I'm going to fix that problem one way or another. And this looks like it'll peel up because I didn't, you know, I just used the glue to pretty much hold everything in the short term. So it'll come off, and I'll just move it to the other side and clean this up a little bit. I might have to dye it just because some of the dye that was in the leather, and I was thinking about dyeing it anyway. So maybe I'll just go ahead and take my Dremel tool and cut these snaps off and put them on the other way. It will leave. The leather's got, you know, it's kind of got the finished side here. And when you go to the other side, I don't know how much you're going to see on my nice crappy camera. It's not smooth like it is here. It's not finished the same. So there's ways around that, and we can, you know, I could fasten another piece of leather over it so it would go this way. I could just put another piece over it and it'd be fine, which I may do because then I can bring down here. But I'm going to glue the rest of it together, and I'll feel better about doing it that way because knowing that he's a lefty, we'll have everything set up left-handed for him. So I will fix my problem since I made the mistake, and we'll get back with you in a little bit here. Hey guys, Fat Man's back again. I thought I would do these snaps on camera. So there's two pieces to each side. This piece with the post, oh well, you can see. And this piece, which we'll call the male, go together. And then we have the actual top of the snap, has a post on it, and that goes with the female part of the snap. So on this sheath, now that I've screwed it up, I'm just going to flip it over so it's not too big a deal. We will want the, as I called it, the male side here. So I'm going to put the post in right there, and then we'll put the male piece on here, just like that. And when you buy your snaps, it comes as a kit. Now, probably won't get this on camera. This is kind of dished on one side, and that's for the snap head, and it's flat on the other side. We'll take the flat part and set under our snap, under this side, because we're doing the back side of it. Then there's this tool. These all come with the kit. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's kind of, it's different. But all you do is with that sitting on there, you put this in the center of that post. I'll show you how this looks now. Looks like that. Hopefully you can see it. Maybe if I try to zoom. I don't know how clear that's going to be, but you can kind of tell that the post is sticking up in there. So we set that here, put the little pin on the end of that tool right in the hole, and we just hit it with a hammer. And you want to hit it as straight as you can, because what it's going to do and you probably won't see this, but it rolls the end of that post over. It just kind of takes it and rolls it over, and that is on there, and it is not ever going to come off. So when we do the other side, we grab the actual side, the button side, goes to the outside, and you kind of hold it so you know it's going together right. And then we put the female part on there, and we'll flip that over this time. And what did I do with my punch? Yes, I lose things. It's a frequent thing for me. And it's the same thing. Exactly the same process. Except when you put this, make sure you have it the dished side up on your anvil. And you set your snap right in there so you don't damage the top of the snap. And there you, I don't know, maybe you can tell. Just kind of rolls it over. Hopefully you can tell. So I'll do the same thing for the other two, and when you're all done, it'll snap right together. And these snaps are pretty decent. They hold really well. So I'll be back with you in a little bit, and well, I'll show you this real quick too. I took on the top of my welt, and I just cut a couple of other pieces, and I'm going to bevel this down. Take my razor blade, kind of bevel it down a little bit, then I'll take my Dremel and polish it up a little bit, and then that'll leave a nice transition into the cover. That just leaves you a little bit more room when you slide the knife in the sheath. So we'll be back in a little bit and show you some more. Alright, I'm back. This is my last update for the night. I'm going to let the glue set. It's all glued together. We'll have some finishing to do around the edges, some burnishing, and I'll take my Dremel and I'll polish them down a little bit, and then I'll burnish them with my burnishing tool that I made. I got a little careless. I spilled some rubber cement up here, so I'm going to have to do something there. But for now, we'll figure that out later. We're all human, right? I did screw up my snaps. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's one of each on each end. But you know what? It snaps together yet, and it holds really well. So all I have to do yet is I'm going to put a loop up here to hold the handle of the knife. So when the knife is in there, that it'll hold the handle, and that'll cover up some of my sin there. Maybe if I cut it wide, nice and wide, we'll figure that out later. But that's one of them things that I'll be able to hide that sin a little bit. But other than that, that's it for tonight. I'm going to go to bed. I kind of got an early morning tomorrow with the grandkids. So have a good night, and we'll get with you next time. God bless.